Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'll do something different. I'm actually making some cakes, so I thought I might as well film it. My aim for today is to make some Apple Spiced Muffins, which I haven't actually made before, so we'll see how this goes. I've already put my little muffin wrapper things in the form, and I've also laid everything out just so it's a little bit easier to follow. Right, so to start off with, I've got everything set up around me. I've got two bowls. I've got a large one here and then a little one here as well. In the large one I've already got my plain flour, and you would want about 250 grams of this. Don't worry, I'll write all the details in the description box below if you want to make it afterwards. So I'm going to start by adding all the dry ingredients in the large bowl and then all the wet ones in this little bowl, and then I'll be putting them together after. So in here, as I said, we've got the flour, so we want to add some baking powder, which I've got here, and it says on my little cue card that you want about 3 teaspoons of that. So one, 2, and 3 of baking powder. We'll also add a pinch of salt to that. Salt. After that, we've got some mixed spice, and you want 1.5 teaspoons of that. So I've got my measurement. Sort of doing this a bit roughly. So that's my mixed spice in there. And then also I wanted to put into there about 100 grams of white granulated sugar, which I've weighed out here. So I'll just add that to there. And then just mix all this round with the fork. Right, in my little bowl for all the wet ingredients, I'm going to put 150 millilitres of milk. Pour that in there. One medium-sized egg. It doesn't actually specify, I've just put in an egg. Try not to put in any of the shell. And then also you want to add, now you can either use about 85 grams of batter or 90 millilitres of vegetable oil, which I'm going to do. Same. In the pot. There we go. Okay. Right, now what you want to do with that is just make sure you mix all the wet ingredients quite well, and I'll just put my whisk out for that. Whisk this round a little bit so it's all mixed nicely. And then you also pour in your apples. I've already peeled and chopped them. It doesn't really matter what sort of apple you use. I went full royal garlic because they're nice and sweet and they're quite juicy. And you want about 6 ounces or 170 grams of this. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay. And now put, it's very tasty in there. And I'll just pour in all the wet stuff into this bowl with all the dry ingredients that we had before. Use the sound. And I'll just make sure we've mixed this all together so that all the dry ingredients are wet. Probably use a slightly larger spoon. Now this is quite a dry mixture for cupcakes, but then by the time you've baked them you've got all the juice from the apple going into your batter as well, so it's about like sturdier anyway, so they should be nice and, oh I hate this word, moist by the time they've cooked. I'm going to have to change my spoon. I'll go for the larger one. Right, and now it looks a bit more like batter. And then you can also add in either raisins or walnuts for a little bit of extra something. So I've got some walnuts here, and I'm just gonna break these up a little bit more and just sprinkle some in. You can put in as little or as much as you like of these, depending on how crunchy you want them, or if you put raisins in, depending on how many raisins you like in your apple cake, because you still want the apple to come through nicely. So. A little bit more. I do wish that they'd sold these in it. Well, they probably do. Shop I've just been to. Stir those in. Maybe a little bit more. chips them into something like this now. Some walnuts in there. Okay. Now we can get to putting this into the cases, which is always fun. I did somebody see the other day who used an ice cream scoop because it made a nice little amount in there to put it into your case. I'm not sure how well this is going to work with having the apple chunks in there, but I will certainly give it a try. I made some vanilla ones the other day that just had sprinkles in, and that worked really quite well, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, maybe. I always start at the back, just because it makes it a bit easier. Working from the back to the front. It's actually working quite nicely with this scoop. I've also preheated my oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit so that that's heating up while you're doing the batter. The dough is nice, so that's something. Lovely, so that's them all distributed fairly evenly. So we'll put them in the oven now for around about 20 minutes, but you just want them to be brown on the top and still a bit bouncy when you touch them. So I will put them in now. And set my alarm for 20 minutes, and then I will get back to you in 20 minutes. See you then! Right, so 20 minutes are up, so I'm going to get them out the oven now and we'll see what they're like. Right, here they are, smelling delicious. So we'll leave them to cool for a moment and then just pop them out onto my cooling rack. For them to cool down fully. I won't do any kind of icing with these kind of things because they've got quite a lot of fruit and nut going on anyway. But if you wanted to, you could probably just do like a little bit of butter icing on them, which is quite easy to do. But I think seeing as they're more muffins rather than cupcakes, I would just leave them as they are for now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see any more of my videos, then make sure that you hit the subscribe button below. And I would love to know from you whether you've made these cupcakes. If you have, make sure that you post a picture and tag me in it on either Twitter or Instagram, or you can send me a Snapchat. I would really like to see how yours turned out. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Until then.